All right, ladies and gents, what's going on? So, game just ended, and the Patriots lose to the Chiefs 23-16. First things first, all I got to say is these referees were absolutely horrible at the end. We got screwed over. Patriots got robbed in this game. I hate to say this, but we got freaking robbed of a win because, first of all, that was a clear touchdown by N'Keal Harry. How in the hell was that not a touchdown? That was a clear goddamn touchdown. Seriously, it's frustrating. We, without a doubt, had the Chiefs on the ropes in the second half, but it's just the freaking referees and their calls, man. What the hell was that shit, man? That was a clear touchdown. How do you not call that a touchdown on N'Keal Harry? His feet were clearly inbounds, clearly in freaking bounds, so that should have been a touchdown. That is some utter bull crap that I saw, but still, this doesn't take away the fact that in the first half, our offense couldn't get shit done after that touchdown pass. The only good receiver we really have right now is Julian Edelman. The rest of these receivers suck. Seriously. The rest of these freaking receivers are absolutely god-awful. I feel bad for Julian Edelman because he's the only receiver that was actually performing on this team today and in the past, I say, whole season. The only receiver that actually was stepping up first was Julian Edelman. The rest of these receivers, Jacoby Myers dropping the pass, Matt Lacoste dropping the pass. It's like, can our receivers catch the goddamn ball? Seriously, they got to learn to catch the damn ball. And I don't want to hear anybody blaming this game on Tom Brady. Okay, I better not see Tom Brady get any blame because he was putting us in the position to win. Okay, it's not his fault that the receivers were constantly dropping passes, not being able to catch the goddamn ball. And our defense is the only reason why the Chiefs didn't blow us out. Because if our defense was, because our Chiefs could have blown us out in this game, but it's just our defense actually performed good in the second half. But yeah, we just frustrating loss, man. Frustrating loss, but it is what it is. Now we're on to Cincinnati. And against Cincinnati, we got to get our crap together because against Cincinnati, if we can't beat a mediocre Bengals team, then this Patriots team doesn't deserve to go to the playoffs if we can't beat a mediocre Bengals team. Seriously, it's really just dumb, just so dumb, but what can you do about it? Freaking tough loss, man. Tough loss, tough loss. But we can still qualify for the playoffs. Not like danger of missing the playoffs. We're still in a position to make the playoffs, but I am not happy with the way how our receiving corps is playing. Our receiving corps has got to do a way better freaking job. Seriously, they got to do a way better job than that. And we got, I mean, I can go on a tirade about the refs all I want, but it doesn't take away the fact that if our offense would have actually stepped up in the first half, we wouldn't have been in that position. Okay, we just wouldn't have been in that freaking position. But unfortunately, we were in that position, and yeah, that's just the way how the game ended. So, yeah, nothing we can do about this game anymore. We got to just move on, and hopefully against Bengals we play better because the last two games our offense has been absolutely freaking performing, just underperforming. And Patrick Mahomes, he did his thing today, even though we had Patrick Mahomes' number in this game because I mean we were getting to Patrick Mahomes, but unfortunately, it's just we just didn't get the job done. That's the only way I can say this. Patriots failed to get the job done, and right now we have a lot of work to do. This offense has a lot of work to do, and shit, man, I don't know what to say. Hopefully that referee that screwed us over on that call gets fired. That's the only thing I can say. That referee should be fired because N'Keal Harry clearly got screwed. But yeah, that's the only thing I can say is Harry got screwed. But it still doesn't take away the fact that our offense and our offensive line sucks because our offensive line can't block at all today. And yeah, so yeah, that's just the way how it is. And I think right now what this Patriots team needs to do is just refocus and just not let this loss affect them because we can still, go to the I still think we can go to the Super Bowl even though we're probably going to be a wild card team because of just the way how badly our offense has been playing, because our defense, this Patriots defense should be ranked as one of the best defenses in NFL history, because our defense is clearly just balling out. I can't say anything bad about defense. Yes, I know they had a couple of blown coverages today, but I'm not going to criticize the defense, mainly because it's just that we just got screwed. We did get screwed, but I'm not going to go on a tirade about that, because, like I said before, nothing we can do about it. That's just the way how NFL is, and bad calls happen all the time. So yeah, what are we to do of just complaining and crying over spilled milk? I'm just going to treat that as spilled milk, and we're just going to have to move on to the next game. That's what we're going to have to do. And one thing that I don't get is why we didn't hand the ball off to James White more, because I feel like that James White was the only running back today that actually performed, because our running backs, they were horrible. Like Sony Michel, he can't run the ball for more than 5 yards. It just goes to show you, man, that without James Devlin, Sony Michel sucks. Okay, Sony Michel is an average running back without a good offensive line. It's proved it. This season has proved it, man. And in order for Sony Michel to succeed, he has to have an O-line. And our O-line last year is a big reason why Sony Michel even succeeded in the first place. You know, so yeah, that's just the way how it is. And yeah, but anyways, guys, yeah, I know Patriot fans, you guys are probably frustrated about the loss too, but hey, we just got to move on to the next game. And I think against Cincinnati, we will get the job done. We can get the job done, but it's frustrating, man. This is so goddamn frustrating. Now, I noticed that Bill Belichick, he was he made some adjustments, which was good, but hey, it was too late, man. Unfortunately, it was just too freaking late, and Tom Brady was doing everything he could, but when the refs don't give you that call, then that just blows things out of proportion. And at the end, clear freaking pass interference, and we didn't get that pass interference call on us. So yeah, that kind of pissed me off too. But hey, Chiefs, they got their little revenge, or however you call it. But anyways, if you guys got anything to say in the chat bar, feel free. I know it's kind of hypocritical for me to talk about the refs, but I mean, hey, that was clear PI, and that was a clear touchdown catch. That was a clean touchdown by N'Keal Harry, except the referees made the worst decision at the possible to blow the play dead, because when N'Keal Harry's feet were inbounds, the referees decided to blow that play dead, so that play practically was dead, and we had no challenge flags at all. No freaking challenge flags, and that's just the way how the cookie crumbled tonight for the Patriots. I'm going to read some comments on Reddit. Philip Dorsett, PI. I mean, hey, can't say anything about the refs when our offense can't get anything done, because complaining about the referees isn't going to change the outcome of this game, because in the first half, like what I saw in the first half made zero sense, because Tom Brady was actually moving this team's offense down the field in the first half. But the problem was the receivers, they had butterfingers practically. They couldn't catch. It's like, how hard is it to catch a freaking 5 or a 10-yard pass? It seems like that our receivers today were just dropping 5 and 10-yard passes left and right. It's absolutely just, absolutely unfreaking believable that our receivers are playing this badly, minus Julian Edelman, because I feel like that the pressure on Julian Edelman has been too much, because people are expecting Julian Edelman to do everything, but Julian Edelman can't do everything, because he's only a one man. That's just one man. Okay. So right now, it's just going to show you that the Tom Brady, the Julian Edelman thing is not really going to work unless our other receivers start performing actually better, because Julian Edelman can only do so much, and he's a slot receiver. So yeah, when Tom Brady's best receiver is a slot receiver, you know that he doesn't deserve the blame, because N'Keal Harry still needs to step up more. I don't know why he barely gets any snaps. And one thing that really kind of infuriated me, well, not really infuriated me, but I'm kind of bummed out that Bill Belichick decided to take N'Keal Harry over guys like A.J. Brown and DK Metcalf, because tonight against the Raiders, holy crap, dude, A.J. Brown, I didn't watch the Raiders Titans game, but dude, A.J. Brown was going the F off tonight. And just imagine how good this Patriots offense would be if Bill Belichick had drafted either AJ Brown or DK Metcalf, and had we kept Antonio Brown, dude. Holy crap. Just how good this Patriots offense would be is just, we'll never know, because unfortunately, that's reality, man. I was expecting our offense to go undefeated, but unfortunately, reality has just hit us this season, unfortunately. Reality sucks, and there's nothing you can really do about that. So to the Chiefs, I'm going to give them my props because Patrick Mahomes, he balled out today. Chiefs receivers made some great catches, but at the same time, I am just absolutely frustrated that N'Keal Harry wasn't awarded that touchdown and that we didn't get a PI called at the end. But that's football, man. That's football. And yeah, people are probably going to be saying we're getting a taste of our own medicine. It's okay. Well, I mean, that's just the NFL, I guess. But yeah, not really going to go on a tired about this loss. It is what it is. Can't get mad. Just got to move on and hopefully just play better in the next game. That's the only thing we can do right now. But anyways, let me see what the comments on Reddit have to say. Our home win streak was killed. Yeah, that's true, man. Our home winning streak, our 21 home win streak, unfortunately got snapped today. So yeah, but oh well, guess all good things must come to an end. Yeah, that's true. He can't be running loose like that. But what do you expect Brady to do when the freaking O-line is getting manhandled almost every goddamn play? Like the Chiefs, holy crap! The Chiefs front seven was just absolutely destroying our O-line today. Seriously, the Chiefs front seven, man, they just absolutely bull rushed the crap out of us. And unfortunately, hey, that's what Tom Brady is going to have to do. It's like when the pocket collapses, what do you expect Brady to do? It's either he takes a sec or he can find some open space. And, you know, I still think Tom Brady is going to be with us for at least another year. I see him retiring likely in 2021. I think realistically, that's going to be the year that Tom Brady is going to retire from the NFL. This guy is on some George Blanda stuff, because as you guys don't know, for all my old school NFL fans, George Blanda, didn't he play until he's like 50 years old? And Tom Brady, hey, I think he's trying to set a new record by becoming the oldest player to play in the NFL, just like how George Blanda did for the Raiders. So, hey, Tom Brady, he's on some of that stuff. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Special teams, though, I have to say this Patriots special teams did absolutely incredible. Seriously, our special teams for this season in terms of blocked punt is just setting new records. But fortunately, that blocked field goal really screwed us at the end. And that blocked field goal and what else? I'm trying to think of what else to say. That blocked field goal and yeah, that's it. The blocked field goal was absolutely a big blow to us. And yeah. Yeah, I mean, the referees don't play you fair. That's just how it is. I mean, look what happened to the Saints against the Rams. Look what happened. The Saints got clearly screwed over, and it just goes to show that the referees can be either on your side or they can be, well, on your side. The referees can either make the right calls or they make the bad calls, but unfortunately, we've seen time and time again in sports that refs make bad calls, and there's nothing you can really do about it. So, yeah. But should be exciting game against the Seahawks and the Rams, and then the Eagles are playing the Giants tomorrow. I think the Eagles are going to win against the Giants tomorrow just because the Giants suck this year. Well, I mean, with the exception of Saquon Barkley, the Giants, I don't know what's going on with the New York Giants, but that organization is just a complete dumpster fire at the moment. I mean, I feel bad for Saquon Barkley. I'm hoping that Giants are not going to waste Saquon Barkley's career, because I think that the Giants can have a great future with Danny Dimes. And without a doubt, I think that after this year, Eli Manning is going to be gone from the Giants. That's just the way how I see, because Danny Dimes has already proven that he is a starting quarterback for the Giants, except that the Giants just need weapons. And if you give Danny Dimes an O-line and weapons, then Danny Dimes can make stuff happen, I guess. Yeah, I know. We got Antonio Brown on the cheap, and we still got rid of him. So, yeah, wasted opportunity, man. Wasted freaking opportunity. But during halftime, I was looking at Walter Football, so I'm going to go to Walter Football right now real quickly for the 20 NFL draft, because I was looking at which receiver Bill Belichick should get, mainly because I think it's time right now that Bill Belichick starts to decide who's he going to draft, because we really need to draft our receiver. Like for the 2020 draft, our number one thing should be is to draft a receiver and also draft a freaking tight end. That's what we have to. That's what we should get in the first and the second round, because we are really missing Gronkowski. Like, not gonna lie, if we had a Gronkowski, this probably would have been a different game. But Gronkowski's presence right there clearly is missing, and Gronkowski's blocking ability is a big reason why this Patriots offense was so successful. And without Gronk's blocking ability, dude, I guess this offense just doesn't look the same. Well, I mean, can't really say that because, I mean, like I said before, we still made that 23 comeback without Gronk. He hasn't been around cheap. Well, yeah, but I mean, he's still a talented receiver. You can't deny. He still will go down as one of the best receivers in NFL history, because AB, with the Steelers, you can't deny what he did with Pittsburgh was absolutely incredible in terms of being a deep threat receiver. Antonio Brown is without a doubt one of the best players to do in the NFL in terms of being able to become a deep threat. And realistically, the only deep threat that the Patriots really have right now is Julian Edelman. Seriously, he's the only deep threat receiver. And I mean, without that deep threat, what do you expect Tom Brady to do? I mean, just look what he was able to do with Randy Moss. If you give Brady weapons, like a Randy Moss receiver, and Tom Brady can really make stuff happen. Because, I mean, I remember when Tom Brady with Randy Moss, dude, holy crap, that was absolutely incredible. Tom Brady throwing the ball deep to Randy Moss just was absolutely, will go down as possibly one of the best quarterback wide receiver duos in NFL history. But hey, I don't know which one's better, Tom Brady, Julian Edelman duo, or the Tom Brady to Randy Moss duo. I have to say probably the Tom Brady to Julian Edelman duo, just because, I mean, under him we won 3 rings. And yeah, one sec. Anyways, I'm back. Yeah, Sanu was second day drafted. I don't know what to say about Sanu. Like, he still is, in my opinion, underperforming. He still needs to do a lot better job and start performing. And the biggest issue that I saw in this game was our receivers couldn't create any separation. And when our receivers can't create any separation, then that becomes, I feel like, a big, big problem. So anyways, I'm on Walter Football right now. And hold up. Where is it? Let me go to the wide receiver prospects. And I actually saw some prospects that I really like, and I'm going to show you guys the wide receiver prospects. So the number 1 ranked receiver currently is Jerry Jeudy out of Alabama. He's 6'1", so hey, he can be a good replacement, good addition to the Patriots. If N'Keal Harry turns out to be a bust, then I'd say to get Jeudy. He could be a good receiver for us. He's 6'1", and then you got who else do you have? Number 2, we have. Hold up. Why is this thing so slow? Damn. And then we have Laviska Shenault. He's a 6'2" receiver, so you could draft him. But one thing that we should draft is that tight end from Iowa. Dude, seriously, if Patriots they really need to draft that tight end from Iowa, because I think he's ranked as the number 1 tight end in the draft. And if we could do that, then that would be incredible, because Iowa recently has been producing really good tight ends. George Kittle and Noah Fant. He might become something special with the Denver Broncos. But the Broncos, man, they absolutely killed it tonight against Houston. I mean, Broncos just destroyed the Texans. I don't know what happened to the Texans, but Texans got flat out annihilated by the Broncos. There's no other way to say this. And I don't know how the hell we lost to them, but hey, the NFL is just unpredictable. But yeah, man, trying to figure out what else to say before I go, because I feel like I really have nothing much else to say. I feel like I've covered everything. And except that we just ended up losing. We didn't get the job done. And it just goes to show that this game is another lesson is why you don't rely on Tom Brady to make a comeback, because that is not going to work every time. And unfortunately, it proved it tonight against Kansas City. It just proved it. And that's just the way how it is. I mean, blaming the refs isn't really going to excuse just how pathetic our offense played in the first half. Seriously, that's what people don't realize, is that you can only blame the refs so much when your offense can't get anything going. I mean, I really wasn't falling for that comeback, because I kind of knew that we were screwed even when we made it. Well, I mean, Tom Brady, he had that run for like a 17 yards, but I kind of knew that even with that comeback attempt, it's not going to work every time. And I was expecting us to lose when we were down 20-7. That's just the way how it is. I was expecting us to lose. And Fortunately, we took the L. We just have to take the L and move on and see what we can do next week against Cincy. But hey, that should not be a hard game for us against the Bengals because the Bengals are not even that good this season. I mean, I don't know what happened with the Bengals do, but they're doing absolutely horrible. They're worse than the Browns. They just lost to the Browns, so I think we are definitely going to beat the Bengals next week. You know. I mean, we can still go 13-3. I mean, yeah, I see us going 13-3 at this from this point on. I think that's realistically what can happen with the Patriots because the rest of our games should not be really tough at all. The last games that we're playing are divisional games. So, yeah. All right, I think I'm going to be live for 5 more minutes before I'm going to end the stream here. So if you guys want to say anything else, feel free. And yeah. Dude, I'm on the Patriots subreddit, and a lot of our fans are just complaining about the referees. Seriously, a lot of our fans. I mean, I don't blame them because I watched the whole game from start to finish. Even when we were down 20-7, I still stayed and watched the game. I wasn't one of those Patriot fans that turned off the game. And yeah, I also know that our fans were literally booing the team right before halftime. And honestly, dude, you can't really blame them. You can't really blame them because when your team's not going to perform, then fans are going to boo you. Because, I mean, fans have high expectations. Fans pay their money. They pay their money to see a good game. They didn't pay their hard-earned money to see your team play like crap. But unfortunately, in the first half, our fans just had to watch the team play like crap. That's just how it is. They just had to watch the team play like crap. Okay, finally, a Patriots fan saying that we should stop hearing about the officials. Thank you. Finally, exactly. I don't want to hear about our officials. Stop giving excuses to this team. Exactly. That's what I wish our fans would start doing. Our offense is so inept, we won't be able to get past the wild card round this year. That is kind of true. I mean, if our offense performs this badly, then I don't even see us getting past the wild card at all. Seriously, that's just to show that this Patriots offense just needs a wake-up call, or Bill Belichick needs a wake-up call, and he needs to do something useful and address this offense this offseason because hey, making it to 4 straight Super Bowls is damn near impossible. And we already made it to 3 straight Super Bowls with this Patriots team. And, so I guess us trying to match the 90s Buffalo Bills in terms of making it 4 straight Super Bowls isn't going to likely work out. But unless our defense starts balling out in the playoffs, unless our defense starts performing the playoffs like how the Broncos defense did in the playoffs, then that's realistically the only way how we can even go back to the Super Bowl. But obviously everybody's probably going to be saying, oh, Patriots are done, Tom Brady's done, yada, yada, yada. I'm expecting, the analysts to start saying that Patriots are over, Patriots season is over, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, that's fine. But I'm still going to move on just because, hey, this isn't January yet. We're only in December. But I guess the Texans game, the Chiefs game, and the Ravens game better serve as a wake-up call for this team that the receivers, if they don't start playing, they're going to get cut. And if we do lose in the wild card, then every receiver, with the exception of Julian Edelman, needs to be cut ASAP. Every receiver, with the exception of Julian Edelman, keep Julian Edelman and cut everybody else. If they got to trade N'Keal Harry, then they're going to trade N'Keal Harry. But Jacoby Myers today, I remember making that video where I said that Jacoby Myers was going to replace AB. Holy crap, dude! I feel dumb for saying that, but there is no way in hell that Jacoby Myers is going to replace AB. That is the dumbest thing I ever said. We're taking wild card. Yeah, we might win the wild card. We might take the wild card. I think that against Buffalo, we can we can definitely squeak out a win against Buffalo in the playoffs because Buffalo, I mean, hey, their defense is good, but hey, Tom Brady always had success against the Bills, so shouldn't be a problem with us being able to get past the Bills if we're going to be going against them in the wild card and all that stuff. And yeah, so tough loss, Patriot fans, but we just gotta hope for the best. Just gotta have faith in Bill Belichick. I'm not gonna criticize, I'm not gonna lash out on Bill Belichick just because, hey, our fans are been knowing for doing this. But then in January, look what happens. Bill Belichick takes us to the Super Bowl. So yeah. I mean, they had our number earlier this year. I mean, we still beat them 16-10, But I see what you mean in terms of defense. Yeah, their defense can give Tom Brady trouble if the Patriots O-line doesn't start performing and doesn't start blocking and doesn't start doing their damn thing. Because I feel like that our offensive line has just been so bad these last, 4 weeks now, that Tom Brady realistically can only do so much. Tom Brady can only do so much. And that's just the way how things have been for us. All right, ladies and gents, think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you to everybody that showed up to my stream. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tough L, but we got to move on. So as always, go Patriots. Let's go. Road to number freaking 7. Anyways, y'all have a good one.